Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for clicking on. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Billy Joe. So, all my readings are intended to be timeless. So I'm not going to put a date on these. I'm going to start doing them every month. Now, as you see, these are already laid out. They've already been shuffled and laid out. If your preference is for it to be shuffled on the video, that's okay. You can comment down below, or you can comment that you like it just fine like this. If you like the reading, please give it a thumbs up. Give me your feedback. And if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscription button. So let's go ahead and get started, Sagittarius. So first we have for your overall energy up here, we have the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Father of Pentacles. For your soul growth cards, we have Sisterhood of the Rose. We have the 11 of Water for emotion and intellect. We have the 8 of Water, and we have the 3 of Air. For your career over here, we have the Death card clarified by the King of Earth. We have Page of Swords clarified by the 9 of Earth. And we have the 4 of Cups clarified by the Lovers. And then now for the romantic type, here I'll turn just so you can see this a little bit. The Hierophant clarified by the 2 of Swords, the 10 of Wings clarified by the Queen of Swords, the World clarified by the 10 of Swords. So, and as I get to the romantic part, I will hold up the cards so you can see them. So for your overall energy here, these 4 cards up here. So with the Nine of Wands, to me, when I see the Nine of Wands, it reminds me of, now, okay, so I'm a big girl. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a really big girl. And if I had to climb a bunch of steps, I know, okay, for example, me and my sister and my mom, we went and stayed at the infamous Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. It's infamously haunted, right? So to take the ghost tour, it starts on the 4th floor, and the elevators were out. So I know that when I got to like 3.5, I was like, oh my God, I don't think I can do it. And my sister said, look, you're going to reach it right there. There's you can see it from here. So that's what this card reminds me of. It's like that last stretch, it's the number 9. It's not quite to the number 10, but it's number 9. You're almost there. If you look up, you can see the beautiful moon. You can see the light shining, right? And then you have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment card, okay? That is all your wishes coming true, your desires, your wants. We have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is like the beginning of communication, the beginning of clarity, understanding. That lightning bolt is shining down on the sword, okay? And I know, like, when I had originally studied the book, it had a great, not a great big, but a great, like, metaphor for that card. And it was like talking about when the lightning bolt shines down, when a lightning bolt hits, Earth, when it lights up, it's like if you're in the dark, all of a sudden you can see everything just for a split second. You can see everything. And then you have the Father of Pentacles, which that's like the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is someone who's very just, very fair. He is not only king over his castle, but he's very protective of those that are with him. I was going to say under him, but like the Father of Pentacles is very protective of his family, his abundance. This is someone who's, very successful in love and career, okay? So overall, the energy tells me, it seems, that you've put forth as much effort as you possibly can. You're tired, you're weary, but if you keep going just a little longer, your dreams are about to manifest. This is the last stretch before clarity comes, and you can see the fruition of your desires into this 3D reality. So stay steady and diligent. And your priorities for your job, your family, and your home are going to manifest. Okay. Now, for your soul growth, again, we have the Sisterhood of the Rose, the 11 of water, the 8 of water, and the 3 of air. So the Sisterhood of the Rose says beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Emotion and intellect, that has to do with the balancing of your heart and your head. Balancing of wanting to love and having fear and doubt. And then we have the 8 of water, which pretty much has to do with appreciation, gratitude for all that you have. And of course, the 3 of air has to do with, going forth for more knowledge, using the knowledge that you do know and expanding on it. Okay. So the overall energy for your soul growth, it's like this card, the Sisterhood of the Rose. It tells me that you probably come from a lineage or ancestors who were priestesses or mystics. Some of you may be hereditary witches. Some of you are empathic or psychic, or maybe you just have this knowing. This path you're being called to involves spreading beauty and raising vibration wherever you go. But it's like you've been stuck between your head and your heart, between love and fear or doubt. It's time for you to change your own personal frequency to a positive state of appreciation by appreciating and having gratitude for all the lessons you've gone through. Whether those lessons to you seem good or bad, just remember they were all for your highest good, okay? Now, for your career, you have the Death card. So the Death card tells me that you're in a transition when it comes to your job or your career, okay? You may have changed jobs, or you may have got promoted or demoted, but most of the time the Death card talks about one door closing so another one can open. And sometimes when one door closes, when your new beginnings come, how do I put it? You can have a new door opening that's going to bring blessings and abundance. And sometimes you don't recognize it because the closing of the other door was so painful. And that's what I'm trying to sense. I'm sensing is this Death card. Maybe the closing of the other cycle or the other position or whatever it was, the closing of that door was painful. It was hard to go through. But know that a new door is opening, and it's clarified by the King of Earth. Now, the King of Earth, that's like the King of Pentacles, and that's telling me that this new door is bringing you success. Let me show you this King of Earth. So the King of Earth, it says the Midas touch. So stay confident because it says confidently accept opportunities you're offered. This is a successful time. So even though the door closing of that other door was painful, just know that this new door opening is going to bring you prosperity. It's going to bring you success. Then you have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is like all pages have to do with learning a new position, and with the swords, it may be in data or communication. You may have a job that you get to stay at home and work online. And that's not for all of you. That's just for some of you. But it is, to me, this is telling me that you're learning, mostly it's just saying you're learning a new position. We have the Nine of Earth clarifying it. So, the Nine of Earth. And it talks about enjoying life's little luxuries, spending, successful self-employment. So you may be doing, learning something that you can do from home, or maybe you can you're opening your own business. But I'm sensing some entrepreneurship here. Let me not get tongue-tied. And then we have the Four of Cups, which usually talks about, he's sitting there looking all sad and depressed, thinking about what he's lost. So maybe you're not, this tell me that just maybe you're not seeing the success that's about to come. You're probably still in this transitional state because the beginning was the Death card and then you have the Four of Cups over here. So you're still looking, see look at him. He's looking this way. So this tells me he's still looking at what he lost, okay? But it's clarified by the Lover's card, okay? Which tells me that, the Lover's card is a positive card. It also tells me that you have choices. So don't be sitting around too long in this state of looking back at what you lost. You need to be happy because you have success coming. All the clarifiers are successful cards. So you do have success coming. If you look, he's got this little cup here that he's not even looking at. So you're being offered an opportunity that you're not looking at. Okay? Now, when it comes to your love life, we have the Hierophant, which in this deck, of course, says tradition. This can mean you may be in a commitment currently right now, and you're trying to make decisions because you have the Two of Swords. So it's like you're blindfolded, and it's like you're not. To me, this is saying there's something right before your eyes that you're refusing to see. Okay, there's something that you're refusing to see. And there's choices you need to make that you're refusing to make. And it has to do with this, either it's a marriage or a long-term commitment, some type of relationship that you may be in is, there's some decisions that need to be made. And then you have the Ten of Wings. It's like the Ten of Swords, and it says difficulty. So the thing about the Ten of Swords has to do with maybe gossip, rumors, hearing things that you don't want to hear. But the 10 is a completion, coming to an end. It's clarified by the Queen of Swords. So this tells me that this month you will be coming to that decision. Even though, you have the Hierophant with the Two of Swords and you've been struggling with that decision, that difficulty is coming to an end because you're going to take in your power as the Queen of Swords and cut out the bullshit. That's what the Queen of Swords does. She cuts the bullshit. And then you have the World card. It says consummation. The World is cycles coming to an end. This is the end of it. So you may be walking away from somebody, divorcing somebody, moving to the other side of the world to get the hell away from them. And it's clarified by the Ten of Swords. So, that's twice you have the Ten of Swords, because the Ten of Wings is the Ten of Swords. So all that stress is coming to an end. All that stress in that relationship is coming to an end. So overall, for your overall energy, Sagittarius, for this month, basically it's saying to keep going. You're almost there. See, you're almost there. All this stress that you're having, like with your career, with your love life, everything, it's coming to an end. The cycle is ending. So hang on, okay? You're almost there. Thank you so much for watching. You have a great day. Bye-bye.